Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. I am DragonFire. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. This is episode 22 of Angel City. I hope you've been enjoying the episodes up till now, and hope you continue to. So what we are looking at doing today is a few things to help alleviate some traffic. We have a big traffic issue here, as we usually do. This is a large intersection. So I've got a couple plans to straighten some of that out. It is going to help out a little bit from what I've been seeing. We're actually doing very well at an 80% traffic flow, but it does back up a little bit here and there, and in here especially, as everybody tries to turn left and come out, they always back up in here. So we're going to change the direction of a few roads. We're going to go ahead and get some little fixes in some of these roads and intersections in here. But also, as we look, we have lots of box trucks and deliveries. They are coming from train terminals. If you look way out here, so it's coming from over here through here. So that's kind of weird, because from here you would think he would go into the city this way or this way. But if he's coming from this way, that means he moved around. So what we're going to do, and that's from the cargo terminal. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in a few warehouses over in this area. We're going to put in a little bit over here and a little bit over here in our new train station cargo areas. And work on some of the traffic flow through here. I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a moment, because we also are going to do one last thing. Turn some of these things back on. Notifications, we'll leave that on too. Come back over here to the Gremlin Institute of Technology. We are a little short on campus attractiveness. So what we're going to work on with that, and I think I'm going to do that first, because that is coming up to an academic year. We want to get some more academic works going. So we'll go ahead and kick that in. And we're going to go ahead and bump this area up quite a bit. So one thing that we can do, because we have anarchy, so we have the anarchy mod, we'll turn collision off. We're going to go ahead and try to make some new buildings. Watch what this does. So if we stick a building in here, I'm just going to line them up, make them look really nice. It gives it a new building look. And I don't want to do that for every one of them. I'm going to do it with a few. Maybe every other building. Just line them up. And like I said, maybe every other one in here. This way it's not all the same. There is a little bit of a difference in them. All right, then, other thing I'm going to do, using that same idea, let's go ahead and maybe make a few changes in here. What we can do, if you look at this side here, we got parking over there. Oh, this will look if we can. Let's see if we can set it up like that. All right, cuts the words off, so maybe not that aspect. However, the back of the building, probably. The movement mod has been moved to the UI, unified UI. So if we adjust the building, try to fill in our gaps here. Let's see if we can find a good way, or a way that looks really good here. Maybe that right there. Maybe not with that one. I think we can live with that. All right. So with that, then we've got to set up our, let's see here, turn off a couple things. Let's see, we want to snap to grid, but not the road lines. All right, let's turn off collision, go right to here. Bring up, move it again. Let's go ahead and just pull this back down. There we go. There we go. How about that? A new looking building. All right. It's actually filling in the campus pretty well. Take a look at this real quick. Now we've got 300 to go. So the other thing we can do, so we already have a book club and an IT club over here. We might need a little more as far as a dorm goes. Let's go ahead and do a little extra. All right, so every dorm, so we just went from 1,500 to 1,530. It's not very much anymore, but we need another good chunk here. So let's see here. I know there's a little bit more we can do right in here. And in fact, if we go in here and look for the IT club, what else we got here? Oh, that's right. We got some statues, water fountain. Those would actually be good to have in here as well. Not a lot of area. Really needs a 5x5 area in here to really fit nicely. But let's see if this is the one I put in here. What's that do? Okay. Maybe we do go with that one. Move it, grab this. Lower it till the path all shows. Looking good. Sure, we'd go with that. Come back over here. We still got move it turned on. Turn that off. Whoopsie. I still have that selected. Campus area info. That was a good 90. Okay. So let's go ahead and find another building to put in here. So we've already got these couple buildings. It's too small to put in here. Whoops, sorry about that. Is it too small to put in here? Or would it look good combined with the building? Hard to tell with that. Let's see here. I think if we go ahead and extend the campus area over this way. All right. I want to say the bookstore. Now that's a bit ridiculous. Grab that. Bring this down to road height. And bring it up to that corner height. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, now come back over here. Let's go ahead and soften this up just a little bit. think this is up too high. Whoa, sorry about that. So let's move it. Let's grab this, bring it down a little bit. A couple clicks, couple by a lot of clicks. And if we bring this down just a little bit. Let's see, line it up to that road. I know the height of realism here if we adjust the roads a little, but that's not bad. If we take this, try to make this match, we can live with a little bit of that here. Give it a little more height. There we go. We'll go with that. Now let's see. Let's go ahead. Turn off, move it. Get back over here. Look at the campus area. Now we're at 1680. So again, we only need 120 more to go. Need to do a little bit more. Not sure that we can right in here. These buildings look good in here though. Let's see. Let's take a look and see what else we got here. All right, trade school laboratories. That's this building here. This building here. Could put another trade school laboratory in. Those are always a decent building to put in. And the height of this does not look very good. There we go, it's better. Okay, let's just adjust a few things there. A lot of height challenges in here. All right. Let's see here. We can, let's see, we have a statue, water fountain, trade school outdoors over here. What the heck? Let's go ahead and put another water fountain in. Back here. Again, let's take a quick peek. We're trying to get to 18. We got 6 more to go. That's not bad. I think maybe let's see. Where's that other? That's the trade school. This one. IT club. I think with the IT club we can put that over here as well. Go ahead and click there. This. Bring it down. I think that is off a little bit. I think we can live with that. There. Now, turn off, move it again. Let's stop placing buildings. There we go. Now we're at 1830. Perfect. Okay. Now all we need is academic works, not to lose our college population. The college has room for a lot. So even if we lose some, it's still not that bad. Okay. Now, next. Warehouses. So let's go ahead and look at that. Come in here, look at our warehouses. probably going to go with a bunch of small or medium. Probably a bunch of small ones. Let's see, how many trucks do we got here? Freight trucks, 20, 30. All right, we'll do this. Now right in here, this will be our most modified one. We're going to go with industrial roads. We're going to make them one way. I'm just going to draw up a nice square. Kind of make it a square about. And this road here, if it's not already, good. It's all one way. These can actually stay in here. They're going to be all right. However, I think... All right, we're sitting on... We're sitting on 2 million, so I'm going to put this here in the corner. Oh, let's change the hearse. Let's go with luxury. Put that out there. Okay, next warehouse. So the medium, this size, not bad. Put that right in there. Let's see, the small would... Okay, that's the medium. Those are absolutely huge. So I'm going to stick with the small one in here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set that to commercial zoned goods. Now, what should happen is the commercial goods will come from here. They should migrate to the small warehouse here. Then from there, they should traverse into the city. So there's that one. That should hopefully remove some trucks from that area. Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make this pretty easy. We're going to put a... See, mediums want to go that way. So we'll put in a nice little warehouse here. Again, just a small one. This should, again, hopefully help alleviate some of the traffic. All right. The other thing we can do here, just to kind of make it look a little nice too, we can throw in a parking space. However, we're going to do that. We want to level that out. So now looks like it fits. Okay. Traffic looks really good in here. Now, the other thing we'll have to do eventually here is provide a second entry onto the expressway over this way, maybe, instead of just this one, as we increase needs. So here as well, I'm going to put a small little warehouse in here. Now, all the traffic coming out of here will go this way and around. So I want to put a small warehouse up in here. However, we want to use a small little road. And we can go ahead and put that in. I'll put that in like over here, I think. We'll come up a little bit. Notice the terrain here. Let's go back over here. Go ahead and level that out. We're going to right click here on the road. Kind of work that out. Another small warehouse would be just fine if it'll fit. Medium one would be way too big. Small one might work too. I can click on it. All right. Maybe not quite exactly where I want it. So let's go ahead and continue to flatten that a little bit more. Maybe move this road. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put the road up here. Let's see if that works. Boom. It's not bad. Tree anarchy on, of course. However, the buildings, the trees look like they fit okay, other than this one. Ta-da. And then quickly make a small little adjustment. Maybe not with the terrain brush. There we go. Just enough to make it look like it disappears. Like that. We can even just bring this down just a little bit. Helps out with the terrain. Alright, now with the terrain brush, we'll just clean this up, make this look decent in here. Okay, there we go. Now set this to commercial zone goods. I'm going to leave mine balanced. If anything gets made, may go in there. Alright. So there's that. Just a couple warehouses, not much. Just a little bit. Now in here, we're going to make a couple adjustments. Well, first we're going to come over here, node adjuster, and grab this. These corners are really sharp. They're not very wide. So if we adjust the offset of all of them, maybe 25. Make sure they're all square. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to TPE. Let's go to the junctions. Let's go ahead and remove crossing here. Another quick little thing. Move TPE over as well. Okay. Now, we need to make sure people have the ability to cross the roads. So they can cross this way. They can cross this way. But how do they cross this way? All right. What we can do quick is throw in a simple little, let's see, 7? No. All right. Go to 8, turn the anarchies on. Probably have to fix them all anyway. Okay, I got auto snapping on. We don't want the auto snapping. 4 units. 4 units. Now, that looks a little tall to me if it doesn't look it to you. So that and that. Holding shift. Let's go ahead. Looks like the donut van will clear it. And it gives the ability then to cross here and here. Hard to tell if it actually connected. We shall see. Now, to cross over here, for the most part, they can cross out this way. So, but they could do the same thing here over here. So let's just go ahead and make that easier for them. Go 7, get the anarchy on, so see. All right, so we've got some snappings going on here. We'll leave it on length, and it wants to snap right down to here. That is not what I want. So we'll go in reverse direction. Come out here, go down. Boom. So obviously the ground is off a little right here. Ah, see this path? That's why I was snapping down here. We have that path. There we go. That looks good. Control H to this height. Hot dog truck looks like it'll work. Let's go Shift those. Let's make it the same as this one. Control H. There we go. Now that'll eliminate this, which will allow for free flow of traffic. Now in here, let's go ahead and fix up a couple roads. We want one-way, two-lane traffic. With trees will work just fine. Inward. Then this direction. Okay. And if we do this, we will direct a lot of traffic in. And then for them to come out, they have to come out this way. Then we want them to come out. Okay, now, quick. Let's check out our lane arrows. Okay, we don't need them to go straight across. If they want to go straight across, we'll let them go straight across here. Well, not there. Over here, actually. So here. Again, they're not going to go straight across here, but we'll help them out. We're going to go with what we have here right now. We'll see how that works. Now, the other thing we're going to do with TMPE here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the crossings here at the corner. They can cross down here. Plenty of room for all that. We are going to come back over here, turn off the crossings here as well. Turn all that off. There we go. And we have the nice crossing here. We've got all that. Other thing we can do right here. Node controller. This one. Let's go ahead and make sure they're squared. Let's go ahead and adjust the offset slightly. And we can do that actually at both of these. Other thing to do, I hope alleviate some of the traffic direction in here. They can only go in there. That should be all right. I was considering adjusting that, but I don't think that's a big deal. Now, the other thing to do real quick, there's no reason for them to have to go over here. They can go over this one. That'll facilitate a little more traffic alleviation in there. We can eliminate that one, because if they want to, they can cross down here. So we'll leave that one, though. Okay, and there's no crossing here. All right, this is looking good. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and watch this for just a moment. Put it on to speed 3. Now we got 50,000. We're losing a little bit of money here, but that with the industries, it goes up and down. right. So now if we watch this, we do have a little bit of traffic running into each other here. But this area gets very clear. Obviously, we're backing up here a little bit as the lights change. And we watch. We're backed up here. So we need people to come in. Now the other thing we can do is eliminate this left-hand turn here. Okay, so let's go ahead and eliminate that left-hand turn by flipping the direction around. Now, we have pedestrians that seem to be getting in the way here. It's slowing this road down quite a bit. Maybe we eliminate a light traffic interruption. It just pushes it up to this one, but it makes it more consistent. There we go. Now we're clearing out. It's a stutter here still, but it's clearing out. You watch this. This traffic pretty much clears. This one here, watch this green car, clears. This one, clears. This one, I don't understand why they did that. Didn't quite clear, but it had an interruption because some of these guys decided they were going to run a red light. And this road doesn't back up. Hey. All right, let's watch that for just a moment and see what happens here. Better. Okay, there is something else I was thinking about doing in here, and that's putting in a single point urban interchange. It would take up a lot less room. We would free up a bunch of this space here, but I think at the moment we can live with what we've got. This does back up. It's just going to until a lot of these houses fill in. There are a couple of things we can do to help. If we remove the commercial buildings in some spaces, that will eliminate some of the traffic through here. So I'll put in some office buildings. And that will help alleviate a little bit of the traffic. Offices don't generate traffic like commercial does. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Now let's take a quick peek here. Still holding at 78, 79. But some of this is changed in color. We're very busy in here. One more thing that we still need to do. Adjust the speed limits of some roads. There are some roads in here that are not quite where they should be. So here we're talking 35 miles an hour for all of this. Really, this should be faster. So we'll go faster there. We'll break this, go faster. This should be faster. These should be faster roads. So we'll make them 45. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to do to help. Saying in here, these should really be 45s. I might change the roads because they have too much parking in them. Okay, one more thing I'd like to do in here is to put in a bridge in here. We're going to go ahead and use the 4-lane European. Yep, and right here. This will also give us a little bit of assistance. So we're gonna force it to be up in the air. And I think if we just come straight in, it gives us the best look there, and then come back down to ground here. And what I'm not sure of is what this would look like. Looks to be the same road, huh? Interesting. Yep, can't upgrade the type. So there's one type to it. All right. Again, road speed, 45. Let's go ahead and increase that. Let's go ahead and increase that. In fact, we'll make this road faster. It's a limited access through there, and we wanted to help with the speeds of the expressway. And then yes, they'll slow down in order to do their work down here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and eliminate traffic controller. Right now, not too worried about these as far as dedicated. This one doesn't turn, which will eliminate. There we go. Eliminate a movement. We don't want to do that in this case, especially. There we go. And look, our city is growing up. It's getting bigger in here. All right. Now we're still going to put the park in here. When I do, that is going to change a lot in here. Things are going to start growing. So we do have some need for parking as well. Let's go ahead and see if we can put some parking in. Let's see. I think we need a parking garage along here. And we can double them up. Make them look like one. And just because. Let's turn off parking on some of these roads. It's going to force them to go find other parking spaces. And then all we got to do is increase our parking in around the school here. Oops, round one, this one. Let's see if we can fix that. All right, come here. Grab the terrain here. Try to level that out. Not sure we can here. This one's not too bad. This one looks a little off. Gotta move it. All right, let's go with that. So we grab this. We can grab surface painter if we wanted, and maybe and we gotta do some more decorating. Wow, that's really way off, isn't it? Okay, move it. Grab this. Control H. Nope. make them the same height as this. Yeah, that looks better. So if we grab all of these and go H to here, better. There we go. There we go. Now we can increase a lot of walkability in here as well. And I think for that, we'll have a lot of decorating to do. And that episode is coming up soon. Let's go ahead and kind of make that nice and level. I think one thing we need to do is good parking in here, which we'll work on. These buildings here, this one, so this one's now got enough employees. Oop, move it is still attached. Here we go. So yeah, if we look at this, we now have our highly educated, we got enough workers. If we look at this one, we're not quite there yet. However, if we grab our move it, click here, come up here and reset it, reset object. Okay. And move it off again. Let's look up here. All right. We don't have enough. Now we're getting more. Getting more. If we check our unemployment, which are the people here, 3% unemployment. So we don't have room for jobs. We have room for more growth. So we need more people. Because what we're seeing here is not enough workers, not enough workers. So what we need to do is increase our population, of which we will do. We will start expanding. We have this whole area here to work with. We still have some areas that we can work with in these areas. We have more in here we could work with. We're going to build our airport in this area. So with that, we have accomplished quite a bit. Real quick, still holding pretty well. We definitely have room for some more parking in this area. These places don't have parking. So parking will be a next issue. Some of these guys might just be looking for parking spaces, and that's why they're driving around. But notice the color, looking pretty good. Not great, but they are actually moving. So with that, before I go, one more thing I want to do. I think what we need is a little metro connection from here to some other areas. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Attractiveness works one up. Good. We need more. So real quick before that, I do want to end this here very shortly, but campus area, academic works. Oh, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do that one. Let's give some more. Close that off. You want to get a little bit of ability for traffic movement through here. So let's go ahead and put that there. Come down here. Maybe there. Was that too soon? Right here, here, here. Actually, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to eliminate that one. And I think maybe we'll put one there. and right here. Okay, metro tracks. Obviously, tracks go underground. There we go. Let's go ahead and just use network multi-tool. Curve from here to here. One. Go from here to here. One. And then go, oops. Let's go back down there. Back down. Network multi-tool. Here to here. Nice S curve actually works out well. So go from here to go over to this one. Wonder, that's this one. What if I do this one? There we go. And there, this, and there, well, that'll work. Now, pause that real quick because I don't want to destroy the water. That did not quite go underwater very well. So, go ahead and hit move it. And go underground with move it. I'm going to move this down underwater. We're going to grab this and slope from here to here. And from here to here. Seems a little on the harsh side. Go up. There we go. Cause a little ripple in there. Now, quickly, before we call it the night, let's go ahead, create a new line. Having a problem creating a line. Let's see if I can do that from the side. Here. To here. To here. To here. To there. And back. Lots of upgrades going on right here because they like the transports. Select type. Like all that. Select the type. Here we go. Underground, train, high capacity, metro. Yeah, let's go with the underground. Let's just leave that. Right. Select the type. Oh, here we go. Select the type. I'm gonna go subway. That's a 400 capacity. This is a 500. It's a 300. Yeah, we'll go with the subway. Okay. As the numbers increase, people will want to use it. That means less people on the roads. So there we go. That will increase the movement in here to get people downtown and lessen it here through this intersection in here, and it will lessen some of that in here as well. So there we go. Now, real quick, let's take a peek. I've turned off some zoning names and stuff. Let's put those back on. There we go. Academic work. So we need 4 more. This is going to take probably 2 years to go. But our student capacity is definitely where it needs to be. We've got attractiveness. We are moving. All right. The zones. Let's go ahead and clear this up, make it look good. And one last peek. It's a lot of traffic. All right. So with that, there's our warehouses. Commercial goods are coming in and they're going right out. So they are working. I don't see any backups in here, so we're okay with that. Same with over here, I would say. Well, all right, it's working. Here we go. Commercial goods, they're in. Let's see. Returning to the facility. Good, perfect. Okay. So with that, I would say that we've accomplished what we need to in order to continue. One last thing I'm going to do before we do go is right over here. This is where we are going to build our new area. In order to do that, we're going to need to work on road structure, how that's going to fit, how it's going to work. I think we're going to have to put in a roundabout in. Look at all that traffic. Hold on, let's take a quick peek. Where are they all heading? They're still coming directly in, but they're coming in from this way now. All right, we'll have to work on a little bit more warehousing. Maybe we have to put some in here. But anyway, we're going to work on this area here. So let's go ahead and make sure we are set up. We are. We don't need that. We're going to probably work in a tunnel system in here or something. Maybe a roundabout in here to help. But our first building can be accomplished I think it would go well right here. So let's go ahead and turn that on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's go over here. I want to put this in, and I think right here will work great. Now we can work on our mining. So with that, let's look at the industrial area. Summit Reef. This is incorrect. This is going to be known as Gizmo Industries Inc. Incorporated. And with that, I am going to call it a night. So now we have the next industry area that we're going to work on, and we're going to work on that next time. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you here soon. Good night. I'd like to thank WAC 4863, Biffa, and these others for inspiring me to share my playtime with you. please check out their channels. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe to see more. Ring that bell to be notified when I upload the next video. Thank you for watching.